What's up, guys? So I know we haven't done the podcast in a while, but this is episode 1, so we're gonna start. We're gonna start doing it again. You think we can keep this going?
Hopefully none of us, get fucked up from COVID again.
True, very fucking true.
And with with the Omarion running around.
Why's it called the Omarion? Who calls it the Omarion?
Everybody be calling it Omarion that dropped a new single called Omicron.
That's fucked up. But now, I got both my vaccinations, so I should be good now. I'm a lot stronger now. I can breathe a lot better. I've been back on TikTok like it ain't shit. As you guys saw a few minutes ago, we just got through eating. Where the fuck did we go to eat again?
It was the Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks?
Yeah.
It's not bad. Y'all should go check it out. It was Grand Prairie, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I didn't. At first, I was like, let's go with Hooters because I really want some fucking wings. I like the wings. The wings are really good.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like at some point you outgrow Hooters a little bit.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to go for the women.
Yeah, I know, but it's the general. I was like, I went over there with my girl a couple weeks ago, and it was not hitting like that.
Yeah, okay.
It's not felt like college food.
Ah, okay. So it's not as good as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It don't taste like you did when you lose the wonder. Like I'm almost 14, I went there. It tasted great. Now it don't.
That's crazy. So nah, man. So I think I told you yesterday morning my account got banned and then I got it back. That's just crazy.
Yeah, they've had a habit of banning us these past few months. It's been a bitch in 3/4.
So then how long did you get banned for?
I got banned for like 2 weeks until somebody sent me the email that got leaked, and then I got my shit resolved in like a day.
Yeah, I did mine. Mine got resolved in like a couple of minutes. I went ahead and took that email. For my mutuals, if you need that email, let me know. I got you. I'll send it to you. But besides that, you said you had something you wanted to talk about. You asked me a question in the car, and then I said we'll talk about it when we do the podcast.
Shit, what the fuck I asked me?
Kids don't smoke. You start having memory loss.
No, don't do that. That's like talked about a lot, motherfucker.
True, but I think the question you asked me was that do we have to do it to where, like, when it comes to relationships, men, is it okay for a man to pay all the bills, or should it be?
I asked you that at Twin Peaks.
Yeah, you did ask me that.
Yeah, so what the fuck you talking about in the car?
I thought it was in the car from
Bitch,
that.
we were sitting down.
Sorry about that. But like, in my opinion, I don't think a man should pay all the bills. Now, I'm not saying a man can't pay all the bills. That's not what I'm saying. I don't think a man should pay all the bills. And I'm saying it because why, as an individual, would you want to give someone that much leverage over you? Like, it's just that simple. Like, my thing is this. Okay, so let's say we're together, right? Okay, cool, we're together. I pay all the fucking bills. But then you start talking shit and whatever. Like, any man, or even if you're a woman, can go, well, motherfucker, this is my house. You don't pay no bills. You can get the fuck out, type shit like that. Why would you put yourself in a situation where you have no say-so? It's just that simple. Like, when we were kids, did our parents not tell us that shit when we were kids? Like, every time we tried to mouth off, they'd be like, motherfucker, you don't pay no bills here. You don't pay no fucking bills. Who the fuck are you to tell me how to do in my house? Like, who are you to tell me what the fuck to do in my fucking house? And to me personally, that's why I feel like no man should pay all the fucking bills. Once you give someone, I don't care if it's a man or a woman, once you give someone that amount of fucking power over you, then, I mean, you've essentially lost. But at the end of the day, when it comes to a man, you don't want to be the one paying all the fucking bills as it is. You don't, because I'm sorry, bro. You get married and y'all have kids and y'all get divorced, you are screwed. Like, I'm sorry to tell you that, but you are definitely screwed. But how did you feel about that?
No, same thing as you, bro. Like I said, now in this day and age, a lot of men are starting to realize that it ain't really worth it to a certain extent. It's like, yeah, I'm paying the bills, but for the most part, what is paying the bills even really about? Because it makes more sense. You know, I told you I'm not rich.
Yeah.
You know you not rich.
Getting there, though.
So, no, I'm talking about just in general as like as a woman. Like, you know you're not rich at the moment. So wouldn't it be more logical and beneficial for both of us to save money to pay bills together? Like, the big bill we knock out together, if the bill's like 1,000 something, we both come up with 500, then we go half on the motherfucking groceries and shit.
Yeah.
Shit, and if we need something for the car, if one of us want to take care of that, we can do that. It's different stuff we can do. Everybody has their role to play, but at the end of the day, you always talking about, I need my man to pay all this. Bro, let me tell you something that a man kind of like thinks about. Especially if you don't make that much money, but in general, you're going to have to build with this man. It's a kind of a weird, your bag is my bag and my bag is my bag mentality.
Yeah, it don't make sense. Like, if I make the money, I have to share it with you. But if you make the money, you don't have to share it with me, which is bullshit. But another thing, to add on to what you were saying, that people have to realize, when a man is young, he doesn't make that kind of money. He's not that successful, so he is basically at a lot of people's mercy. He doesn't have anything for himself. So you saying, like, you know, oh, you need a woman to make a home and all that shit. Yeah, that sounds good to him when he's young. When a man hits his 30s and above that, sweetheart, everything you do can be paid for. It's just that simple. Like, if I need somebody to clean my house, I can go pay for that. If I need somebody to cook my meals, I can go pay for that. If I need a little, you know, physical reaction, I can go pay for that. As you get older, you start to realize you have more options, to the point where you don't have to get married. And if the only excuse that you have to why you should get married is she can make it a home, it's not enough for us anymore. I'm sorry, for men, it's not enough. Like, my wife, I love my wife. My wife, like I don't do anything by myself. When I'm with my wife, nothing I do is on my own. And I don't know how you feel about it, but that makes me feel really, really good as a man. Because at the end of the day, like, she's not just there to make a house a home or to cook and clean or some shit. Because I cook and she cook, we both do all that together. It's the fact that I know if I need to count on my wife, I can count on her. For instance, when I had COVID, I was in the hospital. I was making no money whatsoever, and I was so worried about bills. I was worried that things were going to get taken care of. I was over here dying and thinking that I wasn't going to be able to take care of my wife. And my wife stepped up and took care of I didn't have to worry about shit. I didn't have to worry about anything. My wife took care of everything. She stepped up as she should have. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody who is an actual equal partner, not a liability. It's just that simple. If the only thing you provide when you're with me is something physical, and that's it, there's no point of being with you. It's just that simple. Like, my wife is my whole entire kingdom. Everything I got is because of her, and everything she got is because of me. We are beyond equal. Everything we do is equal. The money I make is her money, and the money she makes is my money. We share every shit. We even share bank accounts. We have 2 separate accounts, but we share both accounts. It's just everything. Like, we have, I think, in total 5 or 6 accounts right now, and each one of those accounts, we both, our names are on each one of them. So it's like, I'm not just with somebody who's a liability and who's just basically leeching off of me. My wife puts in just as much work as I do. So I have someone who's equal to me. I don't have anybody who I'm taking care of and none of that. Like I'm not kidding, bro. She makes money, goes to me. I make money, goes to her. There is no, well, this is my money and that's no. All our money's together. We already have that understood. I bullshit you not. So that's just my take. But how do you feel about that?
No, nothing wrong with that. Y'all are a team. Y'all build together. So the money y'all put together, y'all pay for bills and whatnot, and then y'all break it up and split it amongst yourselves. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Because even back in the day when you had grandma and grandma didn't go out to work because that's how the world was. So a lot of times the men were the ones who went out and worked and did everything, and she stayed home and raised the kids. But when he came home and he brought the money home, 9 times out of 10, he gave it to her. Yeah. You go to your grandpa's house right now, you ask, hey, who paid the bills in the house? Your grandmother. She working or something? Oh, no. I just give her my money and she knows what to do with it. Oh, okay. And then she takes for herself however much that she wants and make sure I got my little play money, etc. That's how grandma and grandpa was always, acting and coexisting with each other. That's why the shit worked. Now, I'm not saying that back in the day you didn't have men who abused their privileges or whatever. We all know that. But you have women who do the same thing. My thing is, I just feel like in this day and age, it takes 2 to survive. It takes 2 to create a kingdom, a dynasty, an empire. Why are we so heavily built on, it should just be one person? When you give your power to one person, then you've already lost. That person controls everything you have. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And I don't understand why we are so willing to do that. What do you think?
No, like that. No, you made a very accurate assessment of that. Really, you give someone that much power. I'm sorry, it's somewhat ingrained in a lot of humans' nature to take advantage of you. Like, that's what y'all be always talking about. Oh, we don't want financial abuse and all this other shit, bruh. The thing about that chick Jasmine Blue. You were with a dude for like, what, 5 years? He made 6 figures. He actually paid in a loft that y'all lived in together. And then you somehow magically convinced this man to pay for your lifestyle after he broke up with you. But let's think about it that Adam and them kept asking you, which was a valid fact. What did you do? What money did you save up? What investments did you put in when you were with this man? Because I know this is a man that made 6 figures. He can teach you how to make money.
Yeah.
Put you on game. School you how to do this. You should have turned your life into a better investor while you were with him.
Yeah.
But you did not do that. You want to go buy hair, clothes. You want to look good for Instagram and all this other shit. Now that the man ain't in your life no more, what do you have to show for it? Did you try to invest in some property? Did you learn how to do any form of stocks, anything? But no, you decided you wanted to go get all the small shit. No, you should have been out here trying to save up money, especially if you wasn't working. You had 5 years to save money and you did none of that.
You had 5 years to build a legacy.
Give me 2 years and a consistent fucking and a consistent amount of money. Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, but what got me was, it's like, for instance, Gucci Mane. When Gucci Mane got put in jail, he gave his money to his woman. I believe, didn't she turn a couple mil into 10 million or some shit like that, or more, whatever.
I think something like that, but yeah, he did leave it to her.
But the fact that, that's what I'm saying, it should never be one person. It should always be a partnership. That's the type of shit we talking about. Like, Gucci Mane literally sat there and got put in prison, and his woman, his partner, built an entire dynasty. So when he came out, he was taken care of. That's why he married her. He already knew, this is who I need to be for the rest of my life. I'm good. Yep, I'm good. That kind of security, you can't buy that anywhere. You can't. And it's not like she managed his money. She listened to everything he was doing, and she understood the assignment. Because when you're a man and you got that kind of money, it's a risk. She doesn't have to be with you anymore. She could have took that money and left. She could have took that money and went off somewhere with it, and whatever, when it mattered. Wouldn't matter. She could have said goodbye. But she didn't. She sat there and she built. She waited. She made sure when he got out, everything's gonna be taken care of. And when I found out, I already knew I had it. But when you see it, it feels different. I was sitting there, bro. I'm not even kidding. I was like, as soon as I got out, I'm telling you, I was so worried. Bills was paid. Everything was taken care of. There was some money saved up. And I was just sitting there, like, I was so worried. And her only focus was making sure I was taken care of when I got back to the house. That was her only focus. And I was just like, yeah, you can't. Yeah, this is what you need. Because the whole, I need a man to do this and do that shit is, that's played out.
That's ego driven. The only reason a lot of women say that primarily is because they just want bragging rights over their friends.
That's all it is, really.
Like, my man paid my bill, my pussy's so good. My man paid my motherfucking bill. Let me tell you something a lot of y'all tend to really, like, underestimate. Men do not really give a fuck. Like, this is why we tell y'all, a kid will not keep a man. It really won't. Like, that motherfucker like, oh, that's cool. I'm about to leave. Like, the fuck? Like, y'all really got, like I was talking to my girl about this. She was like, I was talking about, like, men aren't, how can I say this? Men don't fear women with money. Men aren't scared or intimidated about women with money. Men don't hate women with money. Men hate bitches with money.
Yeah.
Like, you can be a woman with money. That's cool. But your character traits are ass. That's not gonna keep him. Like, you can be a woman making 6 figures, got a bagging body. You can be.
But if you're abusive, you're abusive. It doesn't. It doesn't.
The sex is good and everything. Let me tell you something. Sex can only keep a man around for so long if your characteristics are ass.
It's just that simple. Because the problem is like, you have to realize, like, yeah, you have, and it's not all, but you have a lot of women who treat men like puppies. They treat them like they're an accessory, and not like that's my actual life partner type shit. And that's I hate that shit. I fucking hate that shit. Like, as men, stop dating women because they're pretty or because they're thick or whatever like that.
That's half the fun.
It is half the fun, but still, like, you need to find you somebody who you can build a legacy with. Because there's nothing worse than being with somebody who can't do shit but spend your money, manage your money, and then talk down to you to her homegirls or in public. That's stupid. That don't make no fucking sense. You need to find you somebody who can actually sit down, talk, and build with, who wants to build with you. Who's not here just take your fucking money and get pregnant. They're actually here to try to. They want you to shine as bright as can fucking be. And when that happens, you can pretty much you can do any fucking thing. Most of the most successful men in the world already have that. But if your woman doesn't do anything but manage your money and spend your money, you fucked. At that, you're gonna be like Jeff Bezos. You're gonna make all this fucking money, and you're gonna have to give a couple $1 billion to somebody who really didn't give a fuck about you.
And then, not to mention the new chickie with Gio got snatched by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hey, man, exactly.
Leo makes way less money.
Way less money.
Leo, old ass, still got it. She was looking at this man like, I don't care if this is one of the richest men on the planet.
Yeah.
I will still give him some pussy tonight and go kiss Jeff Bezos in the mouth like I didn't do nothing.
And that's what I'm saying. Don't like. You see people like Will Smith, and you see what he's going through with Jada.
Bro, he needs a divorce. Jada.
He needs a divorce.
Let me just say some real shit. Jada, you are one of the black women, I'm sorry to say on some real shit, that men are somewhat worrisome of.
No, not worrisome. You scare us away from our own. People like you scare us away.
Wait, no. Let me explain what I mean by that specifically. Because it's like, bruh, you could be doing anything right now. You could be going to do another movie. You could be probably writing your own show, doing all this other shit.
Yeah.
But no, you out here dragging Will's name through the mud because you bored. Or because you feel like you finally want to get some shit off your chest. That's for a therapist.
Yeah.
Not you making YouTube content on the Red Table Talk and embarrassing your husband. If you don't fuck with Will like that no more, get a divorce. Let that man pay you alimony, which he gonna pay you probably like, what, a few $1,000s. That man's one of the most highest paid, he's a black, one of the most highest paid actors.
He's one of the most trusted paid actors.
Basically.
So, but my thing is like, he don't do that shit to you. He don't even talk bad about you.
He don't.
And the fact that you constantly
being condescending.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, look. I'm not gonna lie. You know, Will is Will. Will has went out and he's fucked a couple people. You know. No. Well, what I mean by this, like, I'm not saying what he did was like what I'm saying is this. Will, we know Will. Will has had some bitches. We understand.
It's Will Smith.
Yeah, we get that.
You made Men in Black, bro.
No, and we get that. But that motherfucker never embarrassed you by just bringing these bitches out and just doing that shit. Like, that's just, you fucked somebody in the house he paid for.
And it was your son's friend.
Your son's homeboy. While he was sick. That make no sense.
I know what y'all probably saying, but wait. Will fucked Harley Quinn. Like, first off, come on, who's not fucking Harley Quinn?
That too, but he didn't. He wasn't parading that shit around, even if he did it. We don't know if he did it or not. But she didn't come out and go, "Yeah, I fucked Will. I did this." Blah blah blah. Like, nah, sweetheart, you was trifling that day. I don't give a fuck with nobody. You was trifling. You was. The difference between men and women is men will do some dirt, but we ain't gonna go out and tell nobody we did some dirt. Y'all do some shit. Y'all want everybody to know you fuck. Don't make no fucking sense. That's just kind of like, the fuck is wrong with you?
No, like I remember a couple months ago, or a few months ago, this dude that he got embarrassed on live because he found his girlfriend cheated on him.
Yeah.
And then he was crying about it. She was like, "I'm sorry, baby, didn't give a fuck about that nigga." Nigga, like the next day or two, he was with two of her friends and he was about to fuck on him, and she called the nigga. She had a whole attitude like, "Bitch, you cheated on this nigga. Why are you mad at this nigga?" Like,
no, there's another one.
No,
there was another. This woman, I guess she said saying she hates black guys or some shit like that.
Is that ugly black chick on there?
No,
it's can't talk.
No, it's that. I think she's white or something. I don't know, but she was all like, "I don't like black guys," and he was all like, "But you keep fucking them." And she was like, "But I think about you the whole time." I was like, "What kind of stupid shit is that?"
Basically,
like, but that's the kind of shit. It don't make no sense. Like I've noticed, and I've been looking at statistics. Men are getting to the point where they don't want to get married no more. They really don't want to have relationships anymore. And at first I kept saying, "Oh, why not?" But then you see the world how it is. Yeah, fuck that. Like. As a man, once you start making money and you establish yourself and you start traveling, you start realizing you got more fucking options in the world. Like, what the fuck what's the point? Like, you want somebody thick, sexy, beautiful, or whatever like that, you can go anywhere in this fucking world and they will give that shit up for a cup of coffee. So what the fuck is the point? The whole point is, I don't want to marry you because you're pretty. I don't want to marry you because you're thick. I want to know if I'm marrying you or I'm being with you, I know you got me. It's that simple. I'm okay. I'm good. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce, they have had plenty of fucking problems. Am I right or wrong?
That's true.
But they stick together no matter what. No matter what happens, they stick together.
But I mean, really looking like this. Who are they gonna date that's of their caliber?
If they stop being married to? That's not gonna fuck them over.
Basically.
So it's at this point it is ride or die, and that's what I'm saying. Like
Jay-Z like 50 something, Beyonce just turned I think 41.
Yeah, but I think ain't he a billionaire or is that?
I think he's a billionaire.
I think Diddy's a billionaire.
No. Jay-Z's a billionaire now.
He is now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. But that's what I'm saying. Like once you start having that kind of money, you can't just fuck anybody no more. Like you, hell no.
Nah, this is where I say where Nicki Minaj fucked up with her baby daddy.
Boy.
Listen to me. This is the thing about it, baby. When you start getting money and you are now more business oriented, your taste in men need to fucking change. I understand you want your little roughneck dude from Bronx or whatever, or Brooklyn or whatever, but look, you gotta start going after people that's a little bit more in your class. Like, all right, it's cool, you want you a hood dude, but like, have a hood dude that got like a business degree or something that's making good money. It's something like he ain't gotta make as much money as you, but somebody that's making
he needs to be doing something basically. But it's like
he's putting some points on the board. Like he can pay the bills for the house.
Yeah, but it's just basically like we'll just end it with this. Basically, stop dating people for their looks and stop dating people because of their status. If you don't have somebody who's willing to die for you, then you don't need to be with that person. You don't need to be with anybody who's not willing to help you build and create anything. If something happens to me and that person I'm with can't handle the flow, then I'm sorry. Fuck no. Have a good day. And that's just how that is. We are at a stage now. Like once you start getting up there when it comes to money and business and stuff like that, you need to have a partner that's equal to you. Not somebody who's over you, but someone who's equal to you. And when I say equal, I'm not talking about that bitch got to be a billionaire and you got to be a billionaire. I'm talking about y'all need to be equal in a sense that you two know how to work together. It's that simple. Is that some of the hardest working women work at McDonald's. Some of the hardest working loyal women work at Walmart. Stop dating people who don't care about you and don't even care about your well-being. And that doesn't mean go find somebody who already got a family or some shit like no. Find you somebody who's going to take care of you, love you, and be with you, and then keep it at that. Because the world is changing. It's slim pickings out there. So when you find somebody who actually loves you and cares about you and wants to help you and wants to help build with you, stick with that person. But don't abuse that person. Don't use them for just their money or their popularity, etc. Actually love them and be with them and contribute. And it needs to be equal across the board. It's just that simple. You got anything you want to say before we cut it out?
Yeah, just be better with a lot of y'all pickings, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, especially after the shit's been happening with the baby and shit the last few weeks, like in the last few weeks. I ain't gonna lie, there was a lot of women that got on here talking about, need to watch the man you get with. I'm sorry, but like, y'all need to stop acting like all the time it's just this man's fault.
No,
like,
but they knew what he was.
Exactly.
We all know who the baby is. We know what he does.
Exactly. Talking about sometimes you never know. Yes, you do. I'm sorry. I'm tired of y'all acting like y'all these naive, unsuspecting creatures. Like, I'm on some real shit. I'm just saying, like, look, because it was a lot of black women talking about stuff. I'm like, bro, black women brag about being the most educated group. And y'all do. I love y'all. Y'all do. But y'all often get caught in these bullshit ass narcissistic traps a lot. Y'all get fooled by these motherfuckers a lot.
But hold on. But my thing is, how did you not know who he was or what he was? He tells you who he is in his fucking videos. He tells you who he is in person. He shows you who he is in person. And yet you still somehow keep getting put in this trap with this. I don't understand that shit.
Exactly. Like, the thing about it is, like, this is a fact, and if y'all don't like it, that's on y'all.
No, but hold on. He didn't even work out with his last baby mama, or the last chick he was with, or any of the other chicks.
Because, let me tell you why specifically. Because a lot of women make the mistake of getting fucked up when they fall in love with the feeling of feeling special.
Yeah, and that's Jesus God.
Like in the words of Captain Levi, a lot of motherfuckers get fucked up because you let the wrong motherfucker say all the right things to you.
Basically, and I know that kind of hurt her feelings when he said you were a side piece, and she goes, "What? Don't call me sweetheart. Come on now. After you made that video, Yellow Bones is what he wants. Come on now." Like, but come on now.
But this the thing about it is, like, a lot of the times you know who this man is. Like, whether he is a hoe ass nigga or he ain't shit nigga, for the most part, you know who his character traits were. You knew who the fuck this man was. The problem is that what a lot of y'all don't like to accept on some real shit, y'all don't like to accept this fact that y'all do this. Y'all act like they just hide their personality. There's some men that do that. For the most part, a lot of y'all don't mind dating men that act like that. And I've seen it on a multitude of occasions. Y'all don't.
Yeah.
But the problem, like on some real shit, y'all are more okay with dating community dick than a man is dating the town hoe.
And we just talked about that. It's like, but they practice that shit in high school and middle school. They'll all sit there and run after the same dude. And after he's dated one of their friends and they break up, you would think, okay, cool, we don't want shit to do with it. No.
Do you
They
know
will
why?
well, go for it.
Like, cause you know it's only 10% of men that are fucking most of the women, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to tell my homeboy that. He was like, bro, I be getting all this pussy, bro. I be like, sometimes I don't get it. I'm like, bro, you do realize you probably in the 10%, because bitches are only like really fucking, like the fine bitches are really only fucking like the 10% of men. You know that 10%.
But it's like, but they passing them around. That's what's crazy about it.
Like rappers do with their baby mamas and bitches they even fuck with.
Exactly. So that's
Brittany Renner done dated Lil Uzi. She didn't date.
Don't even bring it up.
I think probably Lil Wayne or something. Then after that, she tried to fuck with Colin Kaepernick.
Bro, like, hold on. Colin Kaepernick a G for that shit. He made her pay her way.
Why am I about to pay for some pussy that
Man,
you
that
want to
shit,
give me?
hey, that shit was crazy. He said, "Fuck that." You said you want to come see me, and you fly your ass out.
Exactly.
I'm not
That's
paying
what I'm
for
thinking
that.
about. Like if I tell Tiana Trump, like Tiana Trump tells me she want to fuck me. All right, cool. You got the bread. Come out here, come fuck me. I'm not hey, you know where I'm at. I've told you.
Hold on, but she tried to act upset, sweetheart. We know your history. We know what you've done. We know who you did it with. You wrote a fucking book about it. And then you made these videos, these little confident ass videos, basically telling people how you are a predator and the men that you prey on. You did that.
That's true.
The fuck do I look like? No. Fuck no. What? No. And I don't even like, what's his name? His name DJ Academic. What is his name? Academic? Yeah. I don't even like the DJ Academic, but he told her in her face, it was funny. She said, you're if I'm your baby mama, you winning. He said, no, fuck you not. Like, what kind of? She said, sweetheart, you've been passed around. Like nobody, we don't know. Well, how you know I've been passed around? He said, you wrote a fucking book. You wrote a book about it.
Like, this is the thing about it, I ain't gonna lie, I learned there's different tiers of hoe. I learned that like 15 from this YouTuber called Spoken Reasons. The nigga goes over like
I remember that.
The list of hoes, like there's the respect the hoe, the bottom line hoe, then there's just the regular hoe. There's a bunch of different hoes. Like, but the thing about it is, Brittany, the one thing you gotta understand about life, baby, is like most men respect the hoe. The woman that knows she a hoe and she'll own it. You want to still play this innocent shit like, oh yeah, I've dated a few people and like, no, we get it, but like, don't sit over here and try to sell us a narrative like you weren't actively looking for a retirement plan. I'm sorry, but that's true.
But if that's not bad enough, don't sit here and try to act like after you done did all this shit, somehow you still have the same value. That's not how that works.
You basically turned yourself into a single mom.
Like serious. Like,
now let me ask. This is the genuine question I want to know, and we all pretty much know you did just to solidify the fact that you needed a
real
check.
quick. His name is PJ Washington, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's ask this. Say you had a baby by PJ, and the judge told you get like $1,700 a month. Was having that baby worth it?
$1,700.
Because even Future's got a new chick pregnant.
Yeah,
he got a whole baby on the way now. By I think it's 13 baby mama.
Yeah,
but 13 kids. I don't know. But
wait, PJ got how many kids now?
No. I'm talking about Future.
Oh, Future. I'm about to say that.
No. Future got like 13 kids now because he just got a new chick pregnant.
Because I'm about to say, I was like, what? Hold on, I thought this was his first child.
No. PJ got his first child now. Future just got another chick pregnant, and guess what? Definitely women want to sleep with Future primarily on the money, but just because they want to sleep with him and they know exactly what this man be doing, just like, oh, I don't like these niggas like that, but then you running across a nigga like Future.
Hold on. But after if a dude tells you I got 11 baby mamas, that's a red flag. If a dude tells you, that's what I'm saying. That's stupid because like you understand what he's doing, you know what he's doing. That child now has to grow up without a father, but you did that. You know that. You can't sit there and go, well, your daddy ain't shit. Well, sweetheart, we knew that. We knew that at baby mama number 5, at number 6, at number 7, at number 8, at number 9. We knew this already. So why did you want to be baby mama 13?
Like, this is the thing about
that don't make sense.
I understand it's like you got 1 or 2 baby mamas. Like, you got married to the first chick, it didn't work out. Try to get married to the second chick. It didn't work out. After the third one, you gotta start really questioning, like, what's really happening? Well, I gotta make a better decision with women. I gotta stop getting pregnant so early or something like that. You gotta switch something up, because at that point,
he don't care. Like he understands. At the end of the day, this is just content. This is just whatever. Like, you know, he don't care. He make enough money that he just doesn't care. It's just that simple, which is stupid. Come on, man. That don't make sense. Like, after what he did with to Sierra, why are y'all even bothering with him anymore?
Because
it don't make sense.
It's the thing about it. Women always talk about men and their toxic traits and all this. Bro, most of the toxic men are the ones y'all currently fucking.
Y'all, and all the ones that you know are not like that, you don't want to be with them. You don't like them
because he's not interesting, or he's boring. Like, the sex may be straight for a while, but then you run across somebody a little bit more exciting, and then you go get with him. I'm sorry, but that's true. A lot of y'all have that tendency,
and I'm not gonna keep saying it don't make no sense, but basically, y'all need to start being a lot more careful. And it's not just when it comes to men, it comes to women too. Y'all got to stop that. Like. You got to start living for yourself, and you got to start trying to find somebody who wants to build with you. Stop finding these destructive ass people who don't want to do shit but ruin your life. And that goes for women and men. It's not a one-way street. It's for both of them. It's both of them. You got a bunch of men in the world that's like Future, and you got a bunch of women that's like Brittany Renner. You got to stop looking for those people and find you somebody who actually wants to build with you. And you can make all these excuses, say men are this and men are that, or women are this. Or at the end of the day, when it comes to your life, it's your life. And if you know this motherfucker is a red flag, you should have stayed away from him in the first fucking place. It's just that simple. After he has fucked 6 of your homegirls, you do not need to be number 7.
But no, because
it's that simple.
I saw a comment with one chick talking about, like, you know, you gotta leave your baby daddy alone. Sometimes, like, there's times you gotta leave your baby daddy alone, and you say he ain't shit. And then one chick was like, I mean, sometimes when you say you done with your baby daddy, you really got to be done with him. And then have like a second kid by that motherfucker just to make sure you're really done with him.
This is stupid.
I'm just like, bro, cause there was a whole conversation on TikTok this week talking about men are so used to fucking women that they don't like, or because sometimes they don't even notice when women don't even like them and they don't even care. They just have sex with us. I'm like, I mean, to be honest, in certain aspects, y'all do put yourselves in the we don't like you position to be. Y'all kind of serve y'all pussy up on a silver platter for that. Let me explain why. Because sometimes y'all will start dating a new dude, but y'all don't want to give him some pussy because he hasn't earned it in y'all eyes.
But the dude who treated you like shit, talked down to you, all that shit, that's the one you just finna day one. Okay,
basically, cool. Not even just that, but it's probably like sometimes y'all go back to y'all ex, y'all know that fucked y'all over, cheated on y'all and all this other shit because you want to recycle a body because you don't want to be a hoe and go look for somebody else.
Yeah. But real quick, no one's saying that you have to give anything up on the first date. It was just saying it makes no sense that the guy who's willing to earn you and love you and be there, that's the one that you'll push to the sidelines and make him jump through all those hoops. But the guy who don't even buy you flowers or take you out to dinner or even call you on a regular basis, that's the one you just give it up to like it's nothing. But like I said, that's your choice. You can do what you want. But men are starting to understand, okay, this is how it's always going to be. So fuck it. Okay, whatever.
Exactly. So at the end of the motherfucking day, you really have nobody to blame but your fucking self. Talking about, oh, he got me pregnant, he trapped me. Ma'am, you have reproductive rights. We don't.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the only reason you don't go get an abortion because you feel like it's gonna haunt you and all this other shit. My question is, why aren't these thoughts one of the most important thoughts when you are letting a random nigga that you're not sure gives a fuck about you nutting you?
Well, my thing is, I think a lot of them need to understand that this is damaging to a lot of us because a lot of us grew up with single parents. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have brothers and sisters who got different daddies and shit. And although you guys may not think about it, as a man, as a young male, that fucks with us. To look at if me and him were brothers and we had 2 different dads, that would fuck with us because we're half brothers. We may have came out the same person, but we're half brothers. At the end of the day, he is my brother, but we don't share the same parents. And what happens if my dad doesn't treat me like his dad treats him? That they get that resentment. I look at him and go, man, your dad treats you so cool, bro. Your dad is so cool. He bought you a PlayStation this year. But what your dad buy you? Nothing. He don't even talk to me. Damn, he don't even come look at me. Like that kind of, like, I don't think you guys understand. I think a lot of y'all think too much of yourself and you don't think about how this affects your kids. because your kids will grow up hurt, and that shit is painful to sit there and look at look at all these kids, and all these kids got the same life you got, and y'all come to it's fucked up because you be like, you know your dad? Nope. You know your dad? Nope. What about y'all? We got different daddies. Thought y'all was brothers. We are different daddies. Damn.
No, on some real shit, there is a small portion of this conversation we don't really talk about it. Just on some real shit. If you really do deal with a dude, and he over treating you like shit, beating your ass and all that other shit, and you want to keep him in your life knowing damn well you got kids and that motherfucker's a danger to you and them, you're selfish. I'm sorry. If you're choosing the fact that you don't want to be lonely over the safety of your kids, I don't look at you as a mother. You're a walking uterus.
And he's not saying like, what's it called, like blame the victim and shit, but it's like some of y'all, it don't make no sense. You will stay with somebody who is just treating you like shit, while at the same time treating your kids like shit. And then when your kids grow up hating certain people or feeling a certain way, you go, well, I loved you. That's nice, but the people you had around him didn't. That child suffered his whole life. He grew up rough. He grew up hating certain people. And it's like, I just wish more people would, like, me personally, the way I feel about it is this. I just wish more people would be more thoughtful and more mindful when they decide to have kids and stuff, or when they decide to be with somebody who could potentially give them kids, because I don't think, no, I know, I don't, yeah, y'all, I just feel like y'all don't really take into consideration how much damage that's going to do to that kid as he grows up, because it doesn't matter how much you love him. Sometimes, especially if you're a young boy, you want to know who your dad is, and you want to know this person actually loves you and cares about you. But if you've never met him, and this is all you got, it messes with you. And we've seen that mess with people a lot, over and over. So that's all we're saying. Just kind of like, literally, stop doing certain things and kind of just think before you do them. At least do that. Really think about it. But this is going to be the it for this podcast real quick, but when we're going to do, we're probably going to do another one this weekend or next week. Yeah, so y'all get ready. We're finna have a tight schedule, so we'll be able to put more podcasts out, and I'll be doing more vlogs and stuff. But yeah, we'll catch you guys later, and we'll see y'all later. If y'all enjoyed everything, don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you leave comments, and yeah, we'll catch you guys later.